Ha! Whoa! Oh, sorry, my hair is all over the place, guys. I was jamming some bass and it got a little messy. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I'm kind of digging this. Kind of digging this. All right, we gotta get the hair going here. Okay. It's all good. It's whatever. Ugh, I'm like eating a hair now. Okay. All right, guys. So this is gonna be a fun video for everyone, because, you know, all my videos are fun. Yay, Sam Downey channel. Okay. That was weird. Yeah, don't do that again, Sam. Got the water bottle here just in case. Even though it's not full. Okay. 1 second. You know, we're gonna do a little hydration. I got the notes here, and I think we're good. Yeah, I got the flannel life going on today, you know, chilling in a flannel. But yeah, I think we're ready to go. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam Downey here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at SamDowney44. Also, make sure to follow me on YouTube. Yeah, follow me on YouTube. Yeah, also make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube right here, youtube.com/SamDowney. Also, make sure to turn on those notifications. I'm releasing videos here like literally all the time. So, you know, if you're interested in like trans stuff, non-binary stuff, music stuff, that kind of stuff, yeah, literally make sure to follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's where you're gonna find all my content, you know what I'm saying? Those are my two fave social medias. So yeah, okay. So yeah, before we get into this video, I just wanted to like bring up something that I've seen in the last, like, you know, seen a couple of comments about it and stuff like that. I know a lot of you guys do look at me as this, like, you know, trans sensei, where like, you know, I know everything. I'm like the trans master or like the non-binary master, and I know everything. I'm like a genius at it and stuff like that. It's really not true. I'm still learning a lot of the terminology as well. And you know, sometimes I do say things that might come off as, you know, accidentally like offensive or like the wrong terminology or something like that. So I just wanted to bring that up, and you know, if that ever does happen in any videos, I know it has happened before, feel free to correct me in the comments. You know, I always want feedback, and I want to be corrected when I did accidentally offend someone or upset someone in any way, because like obviously you guys know I'm like 100% like, you know, open-minded, you do you kind of person. Like I don't judge or anything like that, but you know, when it comes to the actual proper terminology with stuff, sometimes I can get it wrong just by accident, right? So yeah, always feel free to comment if I said anything wrong or used any wrong terminology or anything like that. I don't mind at all. And you know, also like, yeah, like everyone does make mistakes, and you know, I obviously am never trying to offend anyone or misgender anyone or anything like that. So, but yeah, I just wanted to bring that up just so like everybody knows we're all on the same page. Like, you know, I don't get salty when like, you know, people are like, hey, you shouldn't actually say that. Like, it's kind of a little bit like offensive. Like, you know, I don't mind that at all. Like totally. Like, yeah, no, call me out on my shit. Yeah, let's move on to the actual video. So basically, it's gonna be a fun video today. I just wanted to help out a lot of people. I get a lot of messages, especially on like Instagram comments as well. People saying like, you know, I just came out as non-binary and I'm like so scared to go into the women's clothing section. Like I'm so scared to shop for women's clothes, even though I really want to, but I'm just like, I get way too nervous and then I just like can't do it. Any like tips or anything to like, you know, boost my confidence and like that. I get so many messages like that. And yeah, I just wanted to address that today, you know, give you some tips on for when you first come out as a trans woman or like a non-binary trans femme, or just like, yeah, trans femme in general, right? So the first thing I wanted to bring up is, it's a good point just to bring up always, is everyone that I've talked to, like a lot of people I've talked to, they think that like once you come out, it's easy, right? Like there's this misconception that's like when you come out as trans, it's like, oh my God, I'm out as trans now I can wear makeup, now I can wear like feminine clothes, now I can do everything I want, like I'm so confident, like yeah, my life's so much better. And it's like, it really doesn't go like that. Like I don't know why people think it's like that. Like a lot of people think that like, yeah, you just come out as trans and then you're just 100%, you know, living as another gender, like you're totally confident in yourself. But yeah, really it's not like that, you know? People's nerves, anxieties get in front of them when it comes to, you know, expressing their full self, and it takes a long time really to gain all that confidence, right? You know, it is still nerve-wracking to shop in the women's section, even if you're out as trans, right? Like it's still a nerve-wracking thing, and it's still, you know, can be seen as like, yeah, like terrifying. Literally a lot of people, like I remember when I first came out, like literally shopping for like women's clothes and stuff like that, like it was terrifying. Like it actually was. Like, you know, you go into a store and like you think that everyone's just looking at you and like thinking like, you know, everybody's thinking like, why is that guy shopping in the women's section? Like why is he wearing girls' clothes? Like, you know, like, and it's, yeah, it's a lot of like anxieties and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to go over some tips today. So my first tip is start slow. Like literally start slow. You don't have to go 100% in the first week you come out as trans, right? A couple of things that I think are like kind of starting slow is, you know, painting your nails. You know, know, I loved painting my nails when I first came out as trans, like non-binary, right? Like it's an easy thing to do. It's a fun thing to do as well. And also it's feminine, but it's not super feminine. Like it's not to the point where like, you know, not everyone's gonna notice, especially, you know, if you're just doing your toenails. I know some people that if you're really nervous inside that, you know, start off with just your toenails, right? And then maybe move on to your fingernails. But literally, like, even fingernails I find is like, you know, it's really a gender neutral thing now, but like, yeah, start off with painting nails. That's a good like way to kind of ease your way into being feminine, right? Another thing as well is, you know, maybe wear a sports bra or like a regular bra just under under like a men's shirt or like under a shirt, right? You know, kind of get used to like just wearing like, you know, like fun undergarments and like stuff that you like to wear that makes you confident. And you know, another one is like maybe get a piercing, get your ears pierced, get your nose pierced like I did, like something like that. Just start out slow with like little things like that. You don't have to jump into everything 100% right when you come out as trans or non-binary, right? Another thing is go with an ally when you first want to shop for like women's clothes, right? Or feminine clothes, right? You know, always having like an ally there that's going to support you 100%, like it makes you feel a lot better and it will make you a lot more confident in general. Also, let them help you with your style. Like, you know, there's also this other misconception about trans people where it's like you're supposed to like have your style already figured out and you should know what looks good on you and what doesn't look good on you and that kind of stuff. And like, that's really not true. Like I make this joke at work sometimes where, you know, let's say like a mother and daughter comes in, right? And the daughter's, you know, the mother's like, oh yeah, like, you know, my daughter's looking for her first bra. Like I'll make this joke, you know, like I'll be like, oh, how old are you? And then the daughter will be like, oh yeah, I'm like 12. I'll be like, wow, like you're 12 years ahead of me. I bought my first bra when I was 24. Like it's kind of like one of those things where it's like technically when you first come out as trans or like, you know, come out as like trans femme or something like that, like technically, you know, you are kind of like equivalent to like, you know, like a kid trying to figure out their style, like around the age of like 12 or 13, right? Like, you know, you haven't had all that time to find out your style and find out what looks good on you and stuff like that. So, you know, having a second opinion always helps out with me. And, you know, also with me, like I have a lot of like body dysmorphia, right? So I don't know what looks good on me. And like, sometimes I can like overthink things, right? But like having that second opinion always helps out with that kind of stuff, really. So yeah, bringing an ally for like, you know, the first couple of times you go shopping, 100%. Great idea. Really helped out me a lot as well too. I was pretty lucky to have like my ex that would help me out with that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, it really helped me out a lot. Like honestly, I thank her so much. Another thing as well is if you're really nervous about shopping in person, maybe try shopping online for a couple of times, you know, do like an online shopping haul, get a bunch of stuff. And then the advantage to this is you'll already have feminine clothes that you can wear when you go out shopping for the first time, actually like in real person, right? At like a mall or something like that. So you can actually like look feminine if that's like a big thing for you as well. Like you want to look feminine while you're shopping for feminine clothes. So this is a good idea if you are into that. Also, if you just like are really nervous about shopping for women's clothes at the start of your transition and start of being trans and everything like that, you know, yeah, shopping online, great idea. And it's easy too, right? Like, let's be real. It's 2022. Like, everybody shops online nowadays. This is a good one. Don't worry what other people think. Now, I know, like, everybody's probably, like, sitting there like, oh, yeah, like, yeah, it's easy to say that, but, you know, like, it's hard to actually do that. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, 100%. Like, I remember when I first came out as trans, it's like, you know, you walk outside and you just think that everybody's staring at you. You think everybody is gonna stare and everybody's gonna be like, why are you wearing that? Like, why would you wear that? Like, that's insane. There was this one time where this guy, I don't think he was trying to be mean or anything like that. Like, it was like, you know, he just didn't really understand, you know, non-binary ideology. So I was like basically in line at the pharmacy and he was behind me and I was wearing a very feminine outfit, full makeup, everything like that. And he looked at me and he literally was like, man, you must have the biggest balls to wear that outside. Like, literally, like, I have so much respect for you for like having the confidence to wear that. And of course, like, you know, he obviously misgendered me with the big balls thing, but like, you know, that's chill. Like, that's chill. But at the same time, it's like, you know, a lot of these people that are staring and are looking at you and you think like they're like judging you, some of them are actually thinking like, damn, like you actually have like pretty darn good confidence to be able to wear that outside and like, you know, not care what people think, right? So like that really, it really stuck with me after that, you know, that day. Like, it's just like a lot of people, like, you know, they look up to trans people. They're like, man, like, I wish I had that confidence, you know? I wish I had that confidence to wear whatever I wanted to wear and like not care what other people think. So yeah, like, it's like, yeah, I know it's really hard to like get that mindset out of your head, like where it's like, oh, everybody's staring at me, everybody's looking at me. But it's like, in the end, most people don't care. And actually a lot of people are like sitting there being like, damn, you're confident. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're actually like, I respect you. But yeah, literally, like, just don't care what people think. Like, I know it's hard, but you know, once you get over that, literally, it's just up from there, literally. Just up from there once you get that out of your head. And the last thing is really be proud to be out. You know, be proud to be trans. I know for some people, you know, being trans, like, especially if you're like binary trans, you might not want other people knowing that you're trans. You know, it's more like you don't want other people knowing about your past and stuff like that. So this one might not really affect you. But for people who are like non-binary, genderqueer, that kind of stuff, you know, be proud to be out. This was a big thing, you know, when I first came out as well. You know, I had a lot of cis male friends, right? Like I had a lot of very masculine male friends. You know, I played in bands and stuff, so they were all like bandmates and stuff like that. And then I came out as trans, and they were all very supportive, right? And they wanted to support me. But like, you know, I had this thing in my head where it's like, oh, I didn't want it to be awkward. Oh, I didn't want to be awkward. So I almost like limited myself from presenting super feminine around them because I didn't want it to be awkward. But really, at the same time, all my friends that are supporting me, they're sitting there being like, yo, aren't you gonna like wear some makeup? Like, aren't you gonna try and look feminine? Aren't you gonna actually like, you know, aren't you gonna like look super femme? Like, aren't you gonna like, you know, express yourself to the fullest that you want to express yourself? Like, people are waiting for you. Like, people love trans people. Like, they honestly do. Like, you know, if you're a trans ally, you get excited when someone comes out as trans. You're like, what? No, oh my God, like, I want a trans friend. Like, people love trans friends. Like, I don't know why. It's kind of like it's a big thing. And like, you know, people who want to support you, they want you to express yourself to the fullest extent, right? Like, they want you to be confident. They want you to look like, you know, how you want to look, right? So like, yeah, be proud of that. Be proud to be out. Be proud to be, you know, a trans person. Like, honestly, trans people are awesome. Like, literally, like, the amount of like people, like, you know, even at the store and stuff, that will just tell me like, you have great energy. Like, you're just like so open-minded, and you're just such a happy person and such a fun person. And I love that you just like kind of look feminine, you kind of look masculine, but you just like do your own thing. It's like, people like, they love that. Like, they honestly do. It's just like, I feel like even trans people inspire cis people to express themselves more, right? Like, even if you aren't trans, like, you know, being a cis person, you might be scared to wear like, you know, more revealing clothes or something like that just because of your body or something like that. But, you know, trans people inspire cis people to really just express themselves in any way they want. So, you know, be proud to be trans. Literally be proud of it. Like, honestly, like, you're unique. You're a unique person. And, you know, trans people are awesome. I'm just saying, like, literally trans people, non-binary people, y'all are great. Y'all are valid. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, literally, honestly, like, congratulations on coming out, legit. Like, congratulations on coming out as trans or non-binary and finally finding your true self. Because, like, guess what? I get it. It's a long road ahead. It's a long journey ahead to really find your true self. But guess what? So many people are behind you, and so many people, like, even people you don't know, are sitting there being like, wow, like, you really are killing it. Like, you're actually my hero. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have told me, like, man, like, just like the amount, like, because, you know, I'm very open about my transness. I'm very open about just being who I am. And like, I get so many messages from people, yeah, who aren't even trans. They're just like, you're killing it. Like, honestly, you've inspired me so much to just like be more confident in myself. And, you know, it means a lot to me. But like, yeah, that's why I just, you know, just be trans, be proud. You're awesome. You know what I'm saying? But really, besides that, that's honestly it for this video. I hope you guys learned something. You know, if you have any other tips and tricks, yeah, any more tips on just, you know, like some tips on after you come out as trans or non-binary, feel free to leave those in the comments. I love reading them, and also they'll help out other people as well. But yeah, besides that, make sure to follow me on Instagram at SamDowney44. I'm posting bass guitar videos there. I'm posting like other content there, so make sure to follow me on Instagram if you're interested in that. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here, youtube.com/SamDowney. I'm posting videos about like non-binary trans stuff all the time, so make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's really about it for this week, guys. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!